Ian, ahead of the East Fife friendly, it is a friendly, but very obviously it's another dress rehearsal for the first competitive game a week on Saturday. Is that how you're viewing it?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously the clock's ticking now down to the first League Cup game here against Dunfermline, so we get into our last friendly fixture on Saturday. We look to try and put some things into practice that we've been practicing this week in training. Be another good workout for the guys, tough place away from home again, so looking forward to it.
And I understand there's a decent chance that Jack Hamilton may make his debut for us against one of his former loan clubs at East Fife.
Yeah, Jack's trained all this week, kept an eye on him as well, make sure there's no reaction, so he's come through so far absolutely fine. We've just got to make a decision now. Do we start Jack and bring him off, or do we put him on the bench to begin with and then get him on? There's pros and cons of both of it. We'll discuss that this afternoon and tomorrow morning, and speak to Jack as well.
Yeah, and post-match at Killie in that Fife Cup victory on penalties, there was obviously the chat was about how players had coped with that experience. Keith Watson took a bit of a dunt. How have he and the other players coped?
Yeah, Keith's trained as well. He's trained fully this week also. It was purely precautionary in taking Keith off, and like I said, after the game in another afternoon in different circumstances, he probably would have played on, but we felt there was no point. We had to remember Keith's only trained I think twice before that as well with the squad, so he's getting up to speed and getting used to everything, but he's back in training. Dylan Corr took a little bit of an ankle roll in the game, again a non-impact injury, so we'll assess him tomorrow morning. He's not trained this week. Ross Millen took a wee spasm as well in his thigh on Tuesday, but hopefully he'll be back as well tomorrow. So we'll have a better or clearer picture tomorrow morning of where we are. There'll probably be a couple that miss out and a couple that make it.
And alongside the ones that we know about, like Aidan and Scott Brown, a notable absentee was Ross Matthews. Any progress on the co-captain?
Yeah, well, Ross obviously played his first full game on the Tuesday night, first 90 minutes in about 16-18 months for us. Had a little reaction. He's had a scan now on his ankle. He's got a wee ankle problem, nothing major, so he'll probably have another couple of weeks, 10 days, 14 days of recovery with the physios and then get him back in. So I think it was always in the back of our heads, and probably in the back of Ross's heads, that it potentially could happen. Just been out so long and coming into pre-season, he's done all the pre-season, so it's a huge workload for him.
Yeah, and positive signs from that Kiltie game were the performances of Josh Mullen and Callum Smith, amongst others. You must be really pleased at how they've shaped up and shown so far.
Yeah, I'm pleased with the whole squad. I really enjoyed our performance against Kiltie. We wanted to win the game and we wanted to be a bit more clinical in front of goal, that's for sure. But in terms of our play, it was really, really good. We looked really hungry to get on the ball. Our movement's really good. There was a few scares in the first half. We were a wee bit open at times and a little bit out of position at times, but that's what pre-season is for and what training's for, to practice on elements that you're not happy with. But overall, in the 3 games that we've played, I've been really happy with our players. I think they've shown really good quality. We've scored a few goals. They've shown appetite and hunger to be in the team. And people will probably notice we didn't make any subs apart from the one at half time on Saturday, purely because I was enjoying our performance so much. And I also feel that, yeah, it's pre-season, and yes, we do want to get guys minutes, but there also has been an element of getting into the team as well. And I think the players that are in the team at the moment deserve to be on the pitch, and they don't want to come off. Any professional footballer doesn't want to come off the pitch. So I just felt Saturday was an opportunity to kind of lay down a marker to the squad as well, in terms of it's not just a case of turning up and expecting to get on.
Yeah, and that just shows you, the fact that you're willing to keep them on that long, that the plans are in place and things are going well on the pitch. Off the pitch, in the changing rooms, the developments in the main stand we know all about, but also with the impending competitive fixtures coming up. There's been great news about season ticket sales. We've passed the 1,500 mark. I mean, how important is it to you that the supporters get right behind this project that we're involved in?
Yeah, it's important for everybody. You have to be behind something and believe in something for it to succeed. It feels like everybody's believing in what we're trying to do. They're doing that by putting their hard-earned money where the mouth is, and giving us opportunities to, make improvements to the stadium, to make improvements to the team. So it's a huge, collective effort from everybody. Raith Rovers supporters, the players, the staff, all round. So we have to go out and try and repay them, on the pitch, and put in some good performances and try and get some good results, which is what we always aim to do. do. But as I've said for a long time, the fans back in here since I've came has been excellent. You know, really, really good. They've shown it again this season. There is that little bit of optimism in there at the moment. We have to try and temper that a little bit and, you know, be realistic with it as well. But there's no reason why, you know, when you look at the quality of players that we have in the squad and you look at the improvements on the pitch, off the pitch, then we have an opportunity.
Yeah, well, we're all looking forward to seeing the guys in action this weekend. Thanks for that, Ian, and good luck.
Thank you.